Hi everyone, how's everyone doing here today? Thank you for watching, and looks like we have yet another episode of What the Stupid Thing the cult leader, Donald Trump says, in a way to once again fearmonger and dupe his base. Now, he was recently at a Moms for Liberty event. You know, the Klan moms that posted a quote from Adolf Hitler on one of their newsletters and didn't do anything to retract or deny it. If anything, they kind of embraced it. Because nothing shows how much you care about children than by using talking points from Adolf Hitler. Anyhow, he mentioned these things, I don't remember word for word, but it's along the lines like they're having incidents at school where, you know, teachers take children to get a sex change, and then 15 years later, the child, I'll get to that point in a moment, the bad grammar, the child's like, how did this happen? Who did this to me? This and that. Oh my God. This goes to a much bigger point because it's nothing more than transphobia. We don't need a reminder, Don, of your bigotry. We're well aware of that. Let's be honest here. Talking to the MAGA crowd, not the, even the poorly educated ones. Does anybody really believe this nonsense? Really? If you really believe this, stop watching. Just keep scrolling because you're not going to like what you're about to hear, all right? Because I'm going to explain it in a very simple way so that you can easily understand. This is for the poorly educated. We know how much Don loves the poorly educated. I'll reiterate. He's not saying that to compliment you. If anything, he's insulting you, but you don't seem to grasp that. And you fall into this cult-like state of mind where I'm going to believe anything that Donald Trump says. Okay, so you're saying, assuming you have kids, you have a son that goes to school and for whatever reason identifies as a she all of a sudden. And the teacher's like, okay, I'm going to take you to the hospital or to the nurse's office, and, and they're going to be like, Doc, we need a sex change operation, please. And the doctor's going to be like, okay. Not even ask, are you the parent? Not even ask, what's your relationship with the kid? Not even ask if you have consent, to do this as a legal guardian. They just go, Hassan shop, send the kid home, and then 15 years later, he realizes, how did this happen? 15 years? Really? A kid gets a sex change operation, is gone for a few days, the parents don't ask about it, they don't wonder, hey, where's my child? What happened? They don't call the school? When the kid suddenly shows up, they don't notice that maybe he's walking funny, or he has bandages or something like that? They don't notice that? And all the 15 years of showering, bathing, going to the bathroom, and, coming into puberty and maybe getting curious about sex, they don't realize, hey, something's not right here. How did this happen? They don't make that discovery sooner. Do you see what it means when you apply logic to pretty much all of Trump's lies? You see just how flawed and how ridiculous they really are. And this goes back to, like I said, the bigger picture. It is just a lot of fear-mongering and throw red meat to the base. Because he's got no policies, he's got no truth, so he has to lie. The crisis at the border, the rapists, the Mexicans, all these countries, they're letting their, the mental institutions and their criminals all coming to the United States. Was that back when your family migrated to America, Donald Trump? Were they mental patients too? If they were, no judgment here, but it would explain a lot about your behavior. Oh, late-term abortions, yeah, the baby's born. I already talked about this one. I already debunked that one too. That does not happen. Yeah, a woman goes through the trouble of giving birth to a baby and then just says, I changed my mind. Let's just kill it. It doesn't happen. But, morons like Trump and Ron DeSantis and a few others love to keep pushing that lie as a way to fearmonger and make it seem like, oh, the Democrats are out for your kids and everything. Yeah, the Democrats, they're going to give your kids sex change operations without your permission. It doesn't happen. It just doesn't happen. And I'll give you one small smitten of the benefit of the doubt. If you really believe that, okay, fair enough. Name the school. Name the doctor. Name the kid that it happened to. Some child that got a sex change operation without the parents' consent, and years later they just came upon this realization that they were made a he to a she, or vice versa. Give me one example, just one. You can't. You know why? Because there is none. Because yet again, it is another stupid lie, and it's Trump once again trying to fearmonger you and getting you to vote for him, because in the end, he does not give one rat's flying fig about your children, okay? Why do you think he's shying away from abortion? Because it's bad, so he just wants to get elected. He himself even once said, I don't care about you, I care about your vote. And I'll say that for a later discussion, but That's about the only smitten of truth you'll ever get from Donald Trump, and it's as true as can be. He doesn't care about you. He doesn't care about your children. He doesn't care about America. He only wants your vote so he can get into power and enrich himself. And if you're still buying into this, well then, I'm surprised you even watched the video this far, alright? Because that only tells me you are way into the cult and there is just no hope for you. This is to the more smart, independent voters. But I shouldn't have to tell them this, because I think a vast majority, if not all of them, are smart enough to see past Trump's lies. Now, this is the part where you try and pivot to Biden, or say I have Trump derangement syndrome, or this and that, or make up whatever excuse you want, and then I just close it by what I always say, what do I know? I'm just a liberal woke snowflake. Anyway, thank you for watching. I really hope you understand.